Hi Upper Primary and welcome to today's edition of Choreography Competition in Performing Arts. So as you probably noticed, it is a Friday or a Friday as I say. So we are halfway through the toolkit we need to create the best possible dance. So let's have a look at a new term today and see how we can further improve our movement before I get to see them all a week today. How very exciting. So let's recap, but instead of me telling you, can you list all the dance words we've talked about so far? Think to yourself or discuss with somebody in the room. All right, did you think of them all? Let's check. So we have had music, the dance style, and whether your dance was going to be narrative or abstract, so have a story or not. They were all on day one. Day two, we added levels. Day three, we looked at the shape of the movement we'd created and also the size or scale of the movement. And then day four, which was yesterday, we looked at pathways. So hopefully by now your dance will have all of those elements in. So it's day five. Let's have a look at what we're going to be doing. The pictures may be a little bit of a clue. Our new word today is tempo. So before we go into it, find some space and let's have a bit of movement. Can you experiment and find the slowest way you can move your body? Perfect. And to mix that up, what is the fastest way you can move your body? Give it a go. All right, you might be a little bit tired after that now. Well done. So let's have a look at what tempo is. Tempo is referred to as tempo in both music and dance. So if you are learning a musical instrument, you may have already heard tempo and be using it in your language. And it literally just means speed. So changing the tempo in a dance is basically when you alternate between fast and slow movements so that not everything is the same. Have a think to yourself or discuss with somebody in the room. Why might you choose to change the tempo a few different times within a dance? Got some ideas? All right, let me give you a couple of hinters if not. So it will make the dance look much more interesting. So can you imagine if I spoke like this and every single word was at the same tempo, everything would be along like this, but maybe sometimes I might speed it up a little bit or sometimes I might go a little bit slower. And as well as using my tone of my voice, the highs and lows, the pitch, we also change how quick or slowly we speak to keep people engaged. And it's no different with a dance. If your dance is constantly plodding along at this speed, the audience are going to find it kind of predictable. So we might add some elongated, some longer, slower moves, and then some quicker moves to really mix it up. Another way, and if you've chosen a narrative dance, this may be super helpful, is to help explain the story or the emotion of the dancer at that time. It can really help to pass a feeling on to the audience by changing up our tempo. So let's give it a go. Make sure you've got some space, move away from the screen, standing up, and it's your turn to experiment. So first of all, imagine you've just received some really sad news. How could you dance slowly to show the audience you're feeling sad? Give it a try. Lovely. All right, moving on. Imagine you've just got some really exciting news or you're really looking forward to something that's about to happen. How could you dance quickly to show the audience you're excited? Give it a try. Lovely. And last but not least, what about if you were really angry? I'm not going to choose the tempo for you. You dance like you are angry and you will see what tempo naturally comes out. Have a try. Perfect work, upper primary. So today's task. Can you practice everything you have so far in your dance? And are all of the moves the same tempo, or is there a good variety? So let's have a think about... Right, okay, let's think about the Jonas Brothers one we did, the pop one, yeah? So if we all remember that song, need a reason, I'm yours, I can't remember the words, I'm yours, there's a beat, yeah? That would be the beat. So then you would think our moves would be 1, 2, jump, clap. So we did a move on every count. But then do you remember when we did I'm yours? We pointed for 4. So instead of it going 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So we slowed down the movement. So even if you've got a steady beat in your song, not every move needs to last 1 count. It can be a 2 count move, it can be a 4 count move, an 8 count move, it could be a half count, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yeah, really mix it up within the song you have chosen. So make sure today you have included some different tempoed movements within your dance. If you don't have any, you can either add some on at the end and make some new movement today, or why don't you look back at what you've got so far and see if you can change up some of the movements in terms of their speed. So if everything is on a solid beat, can you make something longer and draw it out a little bit? Have a try and see if we can include some alternating tempos in our dance. And of course, most importantly, have fun. Move your bodies, get away from the screen. You chose the music, you chose the movement, it's all you. So I really hope you enjoy experimenting with tempo today. Good luck, upper primary, have a ball.